Am I good? Okay.
Bounce, come on, bounce, bounce, come on, bounce.
Hello guys, it's your girl Jasmine. So today I decided I'm going to do a video showing you all of my journals. It's been a while since I've made a video and I've gone through life a bit, and what helped me go through life a little bit was prayer, of course, and journaling. I've done journaling since I was probably 11. I have no clue where my first journal is ever. It's a Bratz journal. But I do have a journal from when I was 13, and I guess I'll start off with that one. It's this little journal. I got it from Michael's, and it's pretty skinny now because I did rip pages out when I used it. From 2007. I just fussed about my family. I made some rap songs. Here's one. You ready?
My name is Jasmine Queen. You might think I'm mean, but I'm really never seen, and I'm a little queen, and I like chicken wings.
Yep, that was my rap. I know, I should be signed. I know. Have my MySpace password. When I get mad at people, I would draw their face and like scribble out their face. That's how I let out my anger when I was younger. I have a song about chicken in here. If you don't know, I love chicken. It's my favorite food in the world, next to potatoes. Oh my gosh, I love potatoes because they're so versatile. You can fry them, you can boil them, you can mash them. Potatoes are the best. If I go through every single thing in this journal, we'll be here forever. So I'm done with this journal from when I was 13. I think I stopped using it when I went to college. Yeah. Because the last thing I wrote in here were things that I needed to apply for college, scholarships that I was applying to, and stuff like that. So yeah, I used this journal for a while. My next journal I got when that one was filled, I got this one. It's a B, and then it says happy, and you know, be happy. Just wanted to make sure you got it. There's not really much in here. I have some math equations in here, I guess. A video idea when me and my sister did a Swagger Jagger video. That's up on my secret channel that I will not tell you about. My first foundation, I used this when I was studying makeup. I research everything before I get into it, especially if it costs money. So I researched what makeups to buy. I watched a lot of makeup videos, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start YouTube. Then I got all these pages empty because I lost it, or I don't know, I just didn't have it for a while. I got this journal next because I liked it better than Be Happy because it's Spider-Man, and if you know me, you know that Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. You look around my room, there are pieces of Spider-Man just everywhere. I started this in 2013. This is when me and Paul first started dating, so I was very head over heels. I planned for a spring break trip that still has yet to happen. Oh my goodness. I've been planning for a spring break trip to New York for like 3 spring breaks, and they've gone and passed, and we have yet to go to New York for spring break. I did start gluing stuff in. Like I got a sticker, I got a Valentine's Day card that Paul gave me. I don't know which Valentine's Day. Oh, this says 2015, so I guess that's the one. I have all the books that I read this year. Ooh, another idea. I might do a book haul video for you guys because I want to, since it's summer, I want to get back into reading a lot. Found BookTube. That's what happened. I found BookTube, so I found all these books that I want to read and I wrote them down. My last one was about me getting my driver's permit because, as you know, I am 22 years old and I still don't have a license. But I made a big step last month and I got my permit because I'm terrified to drive. I was. But now that I've practiced, I'm getting so much better at it and I'm not nervous to drive anymore. And I'm just so happy about it. And all I got to do is learn how to parallel park, and then I can take my test, and then I have my license. And since I'm over 18, I don't have to do, you know, curfews or 6 months on probation where I can't drive by myself and stuff like that. This is the next one. My boyfriend's mom bought me this journal a long time ago, and I didn't use it at all. I forgot about it, and then I found it one day when I was sad, and I wrote my first entry, and I call this my prayer journal because it says, I can do everything through him who gives me strength. So I use this as a prayer journal, so no decorations or anything, just write about what I'm worried about for that day. If it's a good day, I do that. I do write about good days, and then I write a prayer after it. It worked. It helped me out a lot. I go back through this and I look at some of the prayers I wrote, and I see that God has answered them. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. It's a great reminder that he does do things for you. I'm I'm stuffed up. I'm stuffed up. You know, when I'm actually having a bad day and I like looking at this and seeing, oh yeah, so I made it through that. I made it through that. I can make it through this. I made this. This is a fedora. If you heard about a Midori, it's a leather thing where you connect it. You put little notebooks in it and it all connects with a string. So there's a string, got this little pen on it, and then it has notebooks in it. So you can pull the notebook out if you want. There's a string right there. And I made one myself because the Midoris cost about $50 mostly, or average they're $50. So I made this for 10 bucks because I made it out of felt from Michael's. I got this elastic string, I put it in there, tied it with a button, and got these notebooks for in the dollar section at Michael's. And then I made it this folder out of poster paper, and I loved it. I loved it. The first one, so this is about 4 journals in one. The first one is a current journal, so it's like currently right now I'm doing this. Like, let me read one. Currently, the time is 5:16 p.m. January 17th, 2016. Place, mom's sitting in the kitchen. Oh, I'm sitting in the kitchen at my mom's. Wearing PJs, drinking peppermint tea, and watching Shrek the Fourth. Feeling grateful and a little hungry. I'm just so happy to be sitting here bonding and watching movies with my mom and sister. And it was snowing that day. Then I decorated with washi tape and whatnot. And the next journal is like shopping list. I had a shopping list and then I attach it in here for like later reference when I try to think of what else I need to buy. I'm like jittery. I took like a coffee thing earlier. It wasn't coffee exactly. It was like a caffeine supplement. And I'm jittery. I don't know if you can hear the shakiness in my voice, but maybe I shouldn't make those no more. Oh, and then I also cut out magazine recipes too. And then this journal is like ideas, just random things that I didn't know how to categorize. And then this last one is like art. So I was very proud of this. My mountains. I'm not much of a drawer, but I'm very proud of my mountains. Ooh, I had this little folder pocket thing in there, and it has this perfume called Flora by Gucci. It came in a sample thing from Sephora. I just forgot about this. It smells so good. I quickly got over this though because it was just too much work to pull the string off and go through it and da 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 da. I had fun with it, and I might go back to it, but I got over this real quick. Then I have a brain dump. So I made this. It's called Volume 1 Brain Dump, even though I have not continued it because it's not ideal. I write really tiny in it. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? It's blurry, but that's okay. I don't want you to see what I wrote. Squeakiness. Squeaky bit. I would paint the pages and then I would write on them. And I got as far as this page, page 85, because I numbered the pages. And then I stopped because I stopped doing it every day. I used to do it every day. I would fill up like 5 pages a day, but then my hands started cramping up from writing so tiny, and the pen I was using was running out of ink too fast, so I just stopped. So now I got all these blank pages left. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I used to use it before bed so that I wouldn't, you know, when your mind runs before bed and you can't stop thinking, but you want to go to sleep. Well, that's what happens. So I would put everything that was running through my mind in here, and then I could fall asleep. It worked really well. Another journal I have is it's like the Wreck It journal, but it's a different brand, so it's called Rip It, Write It, Draw It. One of the things I had to do was make an origami flower, or origami. I'm not much of an artist, so I wasn't very creative like some of these people. I've seen videos of people's Wreck It journals, and I'm just not that creative. I made a collection of washi tape and stickers here. I have labels from things. Oh, Jesus. This whole page red without using pen, pencil, marker, chalk, or paint. So I used ink from stamps. I don't know if that's cheating. It might have been cheating. But how else would I do it? I had to make a mask. Blah, 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 blah. It says love, draw, eat, create, live, inspire, sleep, repeat. So this is an art journal that I got. It came with colored pencils, and then you just open it and you draw. So I have something here. I'm not much of a drawer, but I liked it. This is zombies on it because I'm obsessed with Call of Duty zombies. And then there's this page. I think my sister did it. This is a long video. Oh my gosh. Next I have this journal, and I liked doing this journal so much that I got a bigger version of it because it has thicker pages, which lets me paint on the pages and still write in it. And this is my Bible study journal, I guess. I would study a scripture of the day, point out all the points in it and how to live my life according to that scripture. Then I would put some quotes in there. This is a little note Paul's mom left me when she realized I was going through life. I love how these turned out. I really do. This is my favorite page, and I want to write on it, but I don't want to ruin it until I know exactly what I want to write on it. I pre-paint the pages before I write on them. So these are my next pages to write on. This journal is the journal that I just put anything hateful in. Like, all my other journals I write in like I know somebody will find them, so I don't put anything mean. I don't put anything like talking about people that I don't like, just in case somebody finds it. I've always written in my journals things that I was okay with people reading. So I realized I needed a journal where I could just get every single bad thought out because, again, I was going through life and I needed it. That was this journal. So it was mostly just writing. I even wrote a depressing poem in here. Terrible. Lots of anger that I needed to get out. It stopped around here because I got happy again, so I didn't need it that much anymore. I've learned how to control my emotions and just let the bad things just swoof by. But this worked very well when I needed it. Oh my gosh, I meant to show this first because this is a old journal that I put senior year on for high school, and I wrote Property of Jasmine Zene Queen. It's a memory book that I'm making because I'm bored, but I will stick with it and won't forget about it. And then I proceed to only write in here for 4 days. 4 days of my whole senior year after I promised that I wouldn't forget about this. I'm terrible. Wrote in colored pencils because I wanted to be colorful. But yeah, only 4 days in here. My last journal is my journal that I write in every day. I'm lying, I haven't written in it for the past 5 days, but I try to write in it every day, and it's called Favorite Moment a Day Journal, and it's a great journal to remind you of a great day. Well, not a great day, but you know how they say there's always one good moment in a day, no matter how bad the day is. Even though when I do have a bad day, I don't write in this, but I'll get better. I'll get better. That's my last journal. Oh, Jesus. That was it for my journal collection. I hope you liked it. I don't know. I hope you get into journaling because I believe that journaling helps heaps. It's a great stress reliever, you know? Journal. Just write it all down, you know? And you want to look back at these moments. You're just like, oh my gosh, I remember this. I wish I journaled more when I was younger. I really do. I just wanted to come back onto the internet and let you know how I've been doing, what I've been doing. Hopefully videos will be a lot more regular now since I'm in a stable place, not homeless anymore, done with school. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see some book videos. I don't know if you want me to go there. Well, I don't even care. I'm gonna go there because that's what I'm into, and I'm gonna record what I'm into, and I'm really into books, so that's probably gonna be my next video. Alright, that is all. Adios. Peace. God bless.